What are the challenges of international sports reporting? Imagine trying to tell a story that crosses borders, languages, and cultures all at once. International sports reporting is like piecing together a giant puzzle with many moving parts. It's exciting but also full of hurdles. One big challenge is understanding different cultural and political sensitivities. Sports can mean very different things in various countries. Reporting on events in authoritarian regimes or places with controversial human rights issues requires extra care. Journalists need to be respectful but also honest, which can be a tightrope walk. Access is another tricky part. Getting close to athletes, teams, or sports officials isn't always easy. Some countries have strict rules or limited press freedom, making it hard to gather information freely. When access is restricted, reporting becomes less independent and more controlled by local authorities or sports organizations. This can limit the stories journalists can tell. Investigative reporting adds another layer of difficulty. Sports often hide scandals like doping, corruption, or human rights abuses. Uncovering these stories takes time, resources, and trust, which are not always available. Language barriers also come into play. When covering events in different countries, journalists might need to translate or interpret multiple languages. Misunderstandings can happen, and important details might get lost. This affects how accurately stories are told. The rise of social media and digital technology has changed the game. Reporters now need to keep up with real-time updates, trending topics, and viral moments. This means quick thinking and fast storytelling, sometimes at the expense of depth. Ethical issues are also present. Covering sports internationally involves balancing excitement with responsibility. Journalists must be fair and avoid underreporting or ignoring problems, especially when powerful groups are involved. Covering these stories requires careful judgment. Lastly, logistical and financial challenges can't be ignored. Traveling to international events costs money, and smaller news outlets or freelance reporters may struggle to cover all the stories they want. This limits the diversity of perspectives and the richness of coverage. To overcome these hurdles, journalists often build networks with local reporters, use digital tools to monitor social media, and develop investigative skills. Understanding the cultural and political context behind each event helps produce stories that are both accurate and meaningful. Covering sports on an international level is demanding, but it's also a chance to tell stories that matter across borders.